Good afternoon, all of you. I'm Akhil from BVO Hotel Management Department, Amal College. Today we have discussed about sauce, okay, the modern sauces, which all are the sauces we have used in the kitchen, and the importance of sauces in modern kitchen. Okay, like stock sauces have lots of some other importance in the modern kitchen setup. The skill of the chef saucer was second to none, and sauce making was an important. And resort art, most of the decline could be attributed to the advent of convenience food and the eating habits of people. However, much of this changes is due to moisturizing. How many times have we heard people acclaim, don't want these sauces, give me plain and simple food. Just I explain which all are the sauces we mainly use in the kitchen. Okay, first we have discussed about the mother sauces, which all are the sauces. Okay, first we have roux based sauces. Roux based sauces means, roux means it's a equal quantity of flour and butter. That is the roux. Okay, roux based sauces, one is velouté and second one is bechamel and third one is a brown sauce. Its name is espagnol. Another name is espagnol, and bechamel also we have heard about. White sauce also is the another name. Then second category is the tomato sauce. Then third one proprietary sauce, and fourth one is a contemporary sauce, and last one is a emulsion sauce. I just briefly explain it which all are the sauces and making method and storage and temperature, everything we have to discuss about after this. Okay, first we have to discuss about the definition. What is a sauce? Okay, see, a sauce is defined as a flavorful liquid, usually thickened, which used to flavor, season and enhance the other food. A sauce is added the following qualities to food. The main qualities of the sauces are moisture, flavor, richness, appearance, color and shine. And last one, innocent and appetite appeal. Okay, this is the most important thing. The main sauces we have to, which all are the color varieties is there, sauces have, then appeal, everything will be there, the different types of sauce we have to use. Okay, the classification, first one is the sauce can be classified under mother sauces. Mother sauces mean it's a leading sauces, which all are the sauces we have used in the leading kitchen and all. That's the sauces in normally we'll talk mother sauces. And second one is a derivative. Derivatives means it's a secondary sauces, which all are the sources will be there in derivative, like see that. And second one, third one is the emulsion sauce, and last one is the proprietary sauce and dessert sauce and contemporary sauces. See, mother sauces have leading sauces. Mother sauces are where comprised by various French chefs in the late 18th century to please the members of the court of king and their families. This brought the revolutionary change in the history of cuisines of the world. Later on, in the starting of 19th century, chefs like Augustin Ecofster did the estimate classification of these basic sauces and pronounced it as a mother sauces, which literally means the origin of sauces. The origin of sauces will normally we talk about mother sauces, and it's a 19th century chef like Augustin Ecofster is created by this mother sauces and all that time. Okay, that time is 19th century in French cuisine. Then second one is derivative and secondary sauces. Derivative means it's the secondary sauces normally used by the mother sauces. Derivative sauces are the sauces which are require at least one mother sauces as the main component, and different ingredients are added to acquire the special taste from which name suggested. For example, onion or soluble sauces must have bechamel based ingredient. Then the boiled onion paste and seasoning added from the sauces. Unlike these, derivative sauces are compressed like this. Lot of innovation being made these days where the base or a basic recipes of main mother sauces remain the same. See, this passage have everything will be there. The what is derivative? Derivative is a secondary type sauces by the mother sauces. like too many derivatives in our world will be there, too many varieties of derivatives, and created by the latest chefs and all. Okay, then this is the important thing. Third one, emulsion. Emulsion is the result of mixing two basic ingredients which are opposite of their nature, like water and oil, which technically cannot be mixed together because of their density, which of depressed phase and depressed medium. A basic and stable emulsion looks like a gel kind of structure and is heavy in nature. Two different ingredients are aerated mechanically or chemically and holds the structure at different temperature ranges. See, emulsion means, I just explain it. Emulsion means is the two basic ingredients, like unlike the two basic ingredients, the opposite character, like water and oil. That is the opposite character. That we have to mix it by the mechanically or chemically. That we will call in emulsion. Emulsifying or emulsion sources. It is a example one. We have a two sources will be there, like one source will be there, the mayonnaise, that we have to mix it by mechanically and cooperated with the air. Okay, in culinary world, emulsion sources are hollandaise and mayonnaise, not considered as a sauce but as a dressing. In hollandaise sauce, emulsion is created between cooked egg yolk and clarified butter and considered as a warm emulsion as it is served just above room temperature, so that butter do not freeze even not hot, so egg yolk does not get curdled. Another emulsion, mayonnaise, is a cold emulsion, which is a stable emulsion of egg yolk, vinegar and mustard with oil and some seasoning. Holding temperature mayonnaise is below 15 degrees Celsius. Okay, this is the main emulsifying sauces. Normally, mayonnaise is the one of the most famous sauce by emulsion. All of you heard about the emulsion sauces by mayonnaise. And one more thing is that hollandaise. Hollandaise is normally in this world. Normally, people are taking by the dip and dressing. That's the reason. Okay, then the fourth one is the proprietary sources. These are variety sources, basically belong to the sources which are bottled by a specific trademark holder having secret generic recipe to create the same standard of delicate yet flavorful sauces. A very good example for this HP sauce, Worcestershire sauces, soya sauce, and like soya sauce have a varieties is there, light and dark sauce, and 8 to 8 sauces, etc. It's like too many variety sauces available in our market, like pasta sauces, the Worcestershire sauce and soya sauce. Like too many variety sauces available now in our market. Like proprietary sauces is just example, like it's a bottled one. It's a created, it have a secret recipe will be there, the company trademark. They don't have to tell anyone the trademark and the like secret recipe. That is the bottled one. Bottled sauces we normally call in proprietary sauces. Like proprietary sauces have a example one is a Worcestershire sauce, soya sauce. These are the main sauces. And next one is the dessert sauces. These sauces are sweet and colorful, natural, giving special texture, effect and color and aroma. Generally, these are having a fruit base and natural color of it. Examples: chocolate sauce, sucrose and liquid compound, etc. It's the dessert sauce means, it's normally all of you know dessert meaning. Dessert is sweet one. Sweet one is not dessert meaning. It's like dessert sauce is normally we have used for the dessert preparation. Any other like fruits preparation, it's normally we are used for the dessert sauce. It's like example is like chocolate ganache and the fruit base, any other sauces will be there. These are the different types of dessert sauces normally used for the kitchen. It is mainly used for the like accompaniment and dressing, like any other garnishing purpose, like that we are normally used for the dessert sauce and all. Then miscellaneous sauces. Miscellaneous sauces is the innovated and yet flavorful sauce used these days in the new world gastronomy world, lifting the full flavor balance of the main ingredient cauli fat sauces, leek, ash sauce, tenerife and banana sauce, etc. Like miscellaneous sauce is a normal. It's not a normal one. It is a sauce innovated flavorful sauces. In now a gastronomy, in a new world gastronomy, they are using for the miscellaneous sauces. It's have an example like banana sauce and all. This is a new one, the miscellaneous sauces. And last one is the contemporary sauces. Contemporary sauces are the regional sauces by represented by country. Contemporary sauces are represented by the region or country where it is was originated. They generally freshly prepared, but these days are sold bottled too. Example: pico gallo, guacamole, pesto, chutney, sriracha, hot garlic sauce, etc. Like these sauces are mainly we have used for the. It is a name contemporary. Contemporary means it is no the sauce will be available in regional basis, like in the hot garlic sauces and the chutney and pesto sauces. These are the main contemporary sauces we usually by the kitchen. It is also pasta sauces. Also we have now it's a contemporary sauces. Bottled sauce also is available by the market. Bottle sauce or pre-cooked one also we have to get the sauce in market. These are the contemporary sauces. This is the last one, and we have to last one. We have the next one we have discussed about the structure of a sauce. What is the structure of a perfect sauce? Three kinds of ingredients make up the structure of a sauce: a liquid, which is the body of the sauce, and a thickening agent, second one, and additional seasoning and flavoring. These are the main three components of a structure. Or structure means a base of a sauces, like a appearance, everything will be there. The three structure will be included. That one, the sauce have a three main structure. First one I just explained, liquid, which the body of the sauce. Liquid means every sauce have a liquid or a semi-liquid. Means it's a normal one. Sauce, all of you know the sauce like a sometimes it is a liquid, or sometimes it is a semi-liquid or hard liquid, like liquid. Okay, that is a body type. Then second one is a thickening agent. We have a consistency, like every sauce have a some sauces have a thick one, and another one have a like water type and semi-liquid. The liquid have a consistency will be there. That we have a normally used in the different types of thickening agent by the sauces. Like one example I just explained it is roux. Roux normally used by the tomato sauces and all. Bechamel also we are normally used for the roux. Roux I already explained it. What is roux? Roux means it's a equal quantity of butter and flour. It's have a two types of roux. It's available: white roux and brown roux. Okay, it's a roux. It's normally used by the mother sauces. Two leading mother sauces also we are used by the roux. It's one is a bechamel sauce and second one is a this one velouté also we use it in the roux, and third one is the tomato sauce also we are used in the roux. Okay, then additional seasoning and flavoring agent. It means we have normally we have every food have a different flavor and aroma will be there. That also have a sauce will be there. We have to particularly add the aroma and flavor for the particular sauces, like tomato and bechamel. Everything have a different flavor or different aroma will be there, that we have to add at the particular recipe. A liquid agent provides the base and body of the sauces. Milk for the bechamel stock, and velouté for the espagnole, butter for the hollandaise, oil for the mayonnaise. See the here example will also will be there, a liquid. See, milk content is the liquid for the bechamel sauce. Milk content for the bechamel sauce is liquid. And second one, velouté for espagnole. Espagnole sauce have a velouté is the liquid type. And hollandaise is the famous emulsifying sauces. Hollandaise have the butter is the liquid. Butter is the liquid. It's have too many varieties of liquid we normally use it for the preparation of sauces and all. And standard recipe, these are, I just explain it different, which all are the different types of I just explain only basic recipes for the particular preparation. Like standard recipe for a tomato sauce, number of proportion. See, we have today we have about number 400 gram of recipe tomato sauce and everything. Okay, I just explain it which all are the ingredients normally we use in the sauces. Tomato sauce, olive oil, bay leaf, crushed peppercorn, fine chopped garlic, fine chopped onion, fine chopped celery, fine chopped leeks, basil leaves, tomato puree, salt, sugar, tomato concasse, oregano. These all are the main ingredients we normally use for the particular preparation. See, this is the like oregano. Oregano is an optional one. We want to know, just add it. Otherwise, it is not a problem. Okay, oregano, it is a flavored one. Oregano. Then these are the main ingredients normally used by the tomato sauce preparation. And method also is there. Heat olive oil in a pan and add bay leaf and crushed peppercorn. Let them to crack. Just heat it up. That this one, the bay leaf and crushed peppercorn and everything. Then second step, saute all chopped ingredients, like which all are the vegetable we normally use for the tomato, onion, garlic and everything. We have to saute it. And third step, add the tomato puree and reduce it till oil comes on top. It means we have to add the tomato puree, then nicely mix it up and reduce the heat. And when it will come on the top side come the oil, then just off it. Okay, then keep it aside. And so fourth step, add salt and sugar and add the tomato concasse, add oregano if you like, or if you have a oregano, just add it, otherwise just leave it, and cook it till the creamy and thick sauces is obtained, and check the seasoning. This is the last step. If you needed the oregano, just add it. It will more creamy and like the taste will be there. The oregano taste, if you like the oregano taste, just add the oregano. And also it has some spices also we add optional, like basil leaf also will be there. Some other leaves also they are using by the tomato sauces. But this normal one is the oregano. If you need, add it the oregano. Okay. Then check the seasoning. Last, check the seasoning. Anything will be there. Check the seasoning and keep it there. Okay. Then second one is bechamel sauce. Bechamel sauce is a 1 liter. The quantity wise is a 1 liter. We make it milk, onion, bay leaf, cloves, refined flour, butter cubes. These are the main ingredients normally used by the bechamel sauces. Like this is a milk, and this one milk is the like liquid content we normally use by the bechamel sauce. And preparation method I just tell you. On appel the onion and wrap bay leaf and structure with the cloves and known as clotte. This is the term. On appel onion wrap a bay leaf and structure with the cloves. This will normally will technically term will starred onion. Take a onion and wrap it with the bay leaf and put it in a, 1 or 2 cloves in that starred. That will normally we'll call as starred onion. Make it ready. Make it ready and keep it there. Okay, then second step is eat the milk and cut a clot and together to extract the flavor. Means we have to add the starred onion for the particular milk and reduce it, that milk. Then third step, meantime melt the butter in a pan and cook refined flour over very low heat or blunt color has obtained from the butter and flour mixture. It is normally I just explain it roux. This is a preparation of roux. Take a pan and add the butter and nicely melt it. Before you thinking the making roux, just sense it, the temperature always will be low temperature. You have to cook it the roux, otherwise roux will be the color change will be there, easily to burn. That is the reason. Okay, then melt the butter and add the flour and nicely cook it, slightly brown color, nicely cook it and keep it there. Okay, then fourth step, let it the roux cool and down the whisk into the hot milk. Slowly keep the whisking and that no lumps is formed. Let it the liquid boil. Nicely sieve and the sauces from the smooth texture. This is the fourth step. This is the main step. we have to mix it combinations of ingredients like roux and flavored milk. Take a pan and nicely add the milk for the particular roux and nicely mix it, and temperature you have to check the temperature in always low and nicely cook it, and then avoid the lumps. You have to take care of the lumps and nicely whisk it, mix it fastly, and then we have to avoid the lumps and all. Okay, then make a smooth texture like semi-liquid texture. We have to keep it the bechamel sauce and keep it side. And last step, drop a cubed or melted butter on the top sauces and spread evenly. Avoid any skinny formation on the sauce. Means we have to add the last step, we have to add the flavored butter on the top. It will increase the flavor and it will avoid the sticking of sauces. That is the main reason we have to add the butter for the particular sauces. This is the preparation method of bechamel sauces. Okay, thank you.